Hi there, beautiful people. I trust you're all doing well. Welcome back to another blind reaction. It's Halloween, and today's look is inspired by the band Dogma. This is the look of one of the band members called Rusalka, and I got introduced to the band Dogma through a song that they covered, a song by Madonna, like a prayer. When you call my name, it's just like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. Okay, let me stop singing. I wanna take you there. I can't sing, but yeah, that's the song. And currently, I feel sad because I love the band, and currently they are facing some challenges because I've seen it's like three band members have been fired, and they've had to postpone their shows. So I'm hoping they get to settle all this and get back to the road. So anyway, happy Halloween. So I'm here with an old country song. This is Phantom 309 Red Sovine. And I have some info from the description. You'll allow me to read it, then we get started. This is brought to us by Mark, and he says it's a very good song suitable for this Halloween. So we'll commemorate Halloween season by listening to this. Allow me to read the description. A tale of a hitchhiker who hopes a ride from a trucker who turns out to be the ghost of a man who died years ago, giving his life to save a school bus full of children from a horrible collision with his rig. What is a rig? Dedicated to Red Sovine, born Woodrow Wilson Sovine. So it's based on a true story. He lived between July 17th, 1918 to April 4th, 1980. Okay, I had no idea. So let's get into it and see you at the end for my comments. Let's get in. Let's celebrate Halloween in style.
I was out on the West Coast trying to make a buck, and things didn't work out. I was down on my luck. Got tired of roaming and bumming around, so I started thumbing back east toward my hometown. Made a lot of miles the first 2 days, and I figured I'd be home in a week if my luck held out this way. But the third night I got stranded way out of town at a cold, lonely crossroads. Rain was pouring down. I was hungry and freezing, done caught a chill, when the lights of a big semi topped the hill. Lord, I sure was glad to hear them air brakes come on. And I climbed in that cab where I knew it'd be warm. At the wheel sat a big man. He weighed about 210. He stuck out his hand and said with a grin, "Big Joe's the name." I told him mine, and he said the name of my rig is Phantom 309. I asked him why he...
No wonder this song is titled Phantom 309. So the song is Phantom 309. Red Sovine is the story that the song is based on. Okay.
called his rig such a name. He said, "Son, this old Mac can put 'em all to shame. There ain't a driver or a rig a running any line that's seen nothing but taillights from Phantom 309. Well, we rode and talked the better part of the night when the lights of a truck stop came in sight. He said, "I'm sorry, son, this is as far as you go, 'cause I gotta make a turn just on up the road." Well, he tossed me a dime as he pulled her in low and said, "Have yourself a hot cup on old Big Joe." When Joe and his rig roared out into the night, in nothing flat, he was clean out of sight. Well, I went inside and ordered me a cup, told the waiter Big Joe was setting me up. Oh, you could have heard a pin drop. It got deathly quiet, and the waiter's face turned kind of white. "Well, did I say something wrong?" I said with a halfway grin. He said, "No, this happens every now and then. Every driver in here knows Big Joe. But son, let me tell you what happened about 10 years ago. At the crossroads tonight where you flagged him down, there was a busload of kids a coming from town. And they were right in the middle when Big Joe topped the hill. It could have been slaughter, but he turned his wheels. Well, Joe lost control, went into a skid, and gave his life to save that bunch of kids. And there at that crossroads was the end of a line for Big Joe and Phantom 309. But every now and then, some hiker will come by, and like you, Big Joe will give him a ride. Here, have another cup, and forget about the dime. Keep it as a souvenir from Big Joe and Phantom 309.
Well, okay, that's an interesting story. So he got himself a souvenir from Big Joe and Phantom 309. What a story! What a story! So this leaves me with the question that I've been asking throughout this Halloween period. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you? Let me know because this is clearly a ghost of Big Joe coming back to save lives, and he's a ghost. So in this case, saving the children, redying. Okay, he died, but he often comes back to save lives. Okay, interesting. Could you still keep that coin? Let me know. Knowing it's from a ghost, let me know. So anyway, that was quite interesting. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Hoping you loved it. And yeah, so far I'm loving me some Halloween stories, and this is one of them, and quite interesting. This gets to show self-sacrifice and kindness as well, and I loved it. So see you guys in the comment section, and in the next one. Mark, thank you so much for sharing this. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and to support this channel, kindly check the description below for details. And for now, let's call it a day. And once again, happy Halloween. See you in the next one. Peace out, and bye.